Hello board gamers, and this is my Too Many Bones solo review. So if you don't know anything about this game, it's a game where you choose characters you want to play, or gearlocks as they say or call them in this game, and you are basically using this small mat where you're going to fight against different baddies. And the basic system is really simple. You just move next to opponent and roll dice and see if you hit or miss. And all the dice are really high quality, really well done. These are not stickers, they are actually printed on the dice. So all these dice are unique. All the different skills you can use with your gearlocks are unique dice, and these are really fantastic, as is every component in this game. For example, these are heavy poker chips. They are really solid, and the player boards, they are like mouse mat, I would say, and they just fit the dice really nice. You can see they can hold the dice in these skill slots, so they are really high quality. So of course this game is a lot of fun with other people, 2 or 3 players, but it's a really solid solo game, because the solo mode is not different from a 2-player game. The game has a true solo mode where you only use one gearlock, but I prefer to play it with 2. It's pretty hard with 2 or 1 gearlock, and it becomes easier if you play it with 3, but 2 is, in my opinion, the perfect spot. And why do I prefer 2 instead of true solo? Well, if you are playing it with one character, these baddies have numbers behind them, and each round or each day is basically a 1 point to the baddies pool. And if you play it with one gearlock, you have to play 5 days to get 5-point baddies. So some of these are 20 points. You won't see these at all if you are playing solo. So you basically are missing a lot of variation on the baddies if you play it with one gearlock. Of course, these won't come easily even if you play 2, because the game rarely goes that far. But yeah, that's one reason. And if you are playing with one, you have to kinda make a build that can solo the game. With 2 characters, you can more interact things with them. You have more strategic thing, like you are able to move some character to save another, or you can attack with 2 the same guy. It just becomes more interesting to play with 2. The game is pretty expensive. It's $150 or euros. And it has a lot of expansions and more characters and stuff like that. But in my opinion, the price is justified because the quality is so high. It feels like this game is coming out of different factory than any other board game I've played. And there is a lot of playing hours in this game, even for solo. There is 4 different gearlocks in the base box. And of course you can buy more if you want. These are like 30 euros a piece, so you can easily add more variation to your game, and you can easily play it multiple times against different bosses. And there is also these gear decks, and also adventure, or what should I call it? It's like a deck that runs your events or something like that. And that also gives you a variation. Some people have complained that the base box only has one card for day 1, 2, and 3, and you basically run the same 3 days every time you start a new adventure. I didn't find that an issue at all, but you can easily fix that by buying some expansion that gives you more cards for the events. And in the base box you have, I believe, 2, 3, 4. How many bosses are there actually? I think it's like 6 or 7. Let's see. At least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different bosses, and there is also a difficulty you can adjust. It basically allows you to level up on your start of the adventure to make the game a little bit easier. But there is that thing also. But these 6 different bosses you can play against will keep you playing for many hours. I would say it's at least 20 hours, depending on how many times you want to play the same guy again and again. But yeah, it is good value for your money, even that it's an expensive game. But the game is a lot of fun, and if you like this type of game where you roll dice and try to defeat fantasy monsters and just want to have fun, this is the game for you. Especially because the solo mode is same thing as playing with 1 or 2 other players, and I prefer this as 2-player game instead of 3. 3 makes the game easier, so it's kind of like the ultimate solo game in that sense. It's not that hard to learn. There are rules for sure, and each gear log have their own player mat with a lot of skills and stuff you need to learn, but that's part of the fun in this game. And one really nice thing is setup time. It's really fast game to set up, even if you take it from the box, and if you keep it on table and just reset, it's really fast to restart the game. And the gameplay, well, it depends if you are going to finish the campaign or if you're going to die at the halfway, but it's something like 1 or 2 hours when you play it. And also these are all at different length. Some are faster to do, some are a little bit longer. So it varies. But yeah, setup time is really good. Gameplay time is really solid. Game is a lot of fun. So if the price is not an issue for you and you are looking for a fun solo experience, I highly recommend to get Too Many Bones. But keep that in mind, that if you like this game, you are going to end up buying a lot of extra stuff to the game. So it can be a money sink. And it will easily cost you same as 4 or 5 different board games would cost. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and you can't match the quality of this game components. All the cards are also really nice quality. You don't need any sleeves on this. They are just so well done. There is actually no sign of using this game, even that I've played this game for at least 30-40 hours, and I would say that the game looks like it's brand new. There is no wear and tear in any of the components. You can't find any damage on anything. So the quality really holds this product. I'm pretty sure after 10 years the game will still look like brand new. So you are kind of paying the extra for the quality the game offers. Yeah, feel free to ask anything about the game. I will answer all the comments. If you want to know more about the solo mode or how the game is played or anything else, just ask, I will answer you. And for now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.